Hi guys, I guess I decided to show you the flip through after I created the cover. So when I started creating the cover, I said I would do the flip through before, but I changed my mind. Anyway, this is the order that it's going to be uploaded in. Hopefully you enjoy the flip through. This book started in July of 2025. July 27th, as a matter of fact. That pattern is Huggins and Slats, or Tied Huggins and Slats. That one's just some random circles and lines. I like that. I like doing these. These are very calming. If you guys are new to my channel, or you don't know, this is the book I keep with me for in my bag. That most of them are done at church. Not all, but most of them are done at church. And sometimes I add a little color to them. Kind of depends on my mood that day. So that one was in August. Some paradox. This one, I don't know. That particular pattern might be, yeah, crew double. I also practiced on the Sunday when I was finding pages that I want to put in my coloring book. So you're going to see a lot of the same pattern with embellishments, just to see if that's something I think I would enjoy coloring or embellishing for the coloring book. So I think that one is one of the coloring book ones. That one's just a fun one. This one, I believe, is a coloring book page one. That one, obviously at church. That was Homecoming Sunday. It was in September of last year. That one. That one. I was obviously playing, I think this is the same. Yeah, this is the same pattern. This one and this one are the same pattern, just done differently. That one came out cool. There's that one. It's just a general. That one almost looks like mermaid tails. Kind of like that. This one is, we had a visiting pastor, and his sermon was, are you walling things in, or are you walling things out? That's another paradox inside another pattern. I don't remember what pattern. Cochambros pattern filled with paradox. I think that Cochambros is a pattern I put in the coloring book. I don't remember for 100% for sure. That one almost looks like piano keys. That one is also, I don't know. I didn't put it on the back. Sometimes I don't write on the back. This one was a prayer for a particular person. I wrote their name, and then I embellished around the name. Some hullabah. Some kind of squiggly. I put nope, don't like it on the back of this one. But you know what? Now that I'm looking at it months later, because this was back in October, it's not that bad. So sometimes with your art, if you don't like something, just leave it and come back to it, and then you'll find that it's not as bad as you think. I like that one. Apparently I was really wanting to do a lot of things with overlapping lines. I think, did I make that one in the coloring book? I don't remember. Square flower, I think I might have. That one's cool. That one came out really nice. I like that one. I don't always color, but sometimes I do. That one just kind of became its own little creature. It was just random squiggles and doodles. That one looks a bit sperm-like tadpoles. I don't know. There's that one. And this one, I'm pretty sure this one might be in the coloring book. No, maybe not. That one, I don't think I ever really actually finished that one. I started and I just kind of left it. And there's that one. That's actually Advent. That's a Christmas tree. That's for Advent. And then that one. I like that one. They all look so different. When I'm flipping through, it's like, wow. That one was just circles and lines. I mean, really. I started with this circle, and I did some lines radiating out, and then I did another circle and more lines radiating out, and then I just colored it in. Apparently I was feeling very inspired. Apparently the name of the sermon that day was Don't Drop the Baby. That was on December 21st, so it must have been something about Jesus being born. The name of the sermon was Don't Drop the Baby. That one, I don't know what I did. That was sort of a bunzo. It was looks very complex. Actually very easy to do. That one. This one I think is in the coloring book. It's called Frost Petal. That one I think also is going to be in the coloring book. I think called Batwing Dala. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. That one's just, I just did squiggles and then put lines downward and then filled it in with bubbles. That's all that is. This one does have a pattern name, I think. Kyrica. And then that one could use a little either coloring or shading or something, but then that one, I believe I put, did I put this one in the coloring book? I might have. Wall bucket. Yeah, I might have. There's this one. I really like that one. Ratoon. Then there's this, I don't know if you can tell. Right here, I just made these lines across the page, and then I just filled in each section with these little leaf shapes. Then there's that one, and that one. Those are dot flow. Both of those were dot flow. I believe those are going to be in the coloring book. And more hullabah. Sometimes I just feel like doing some unders and overs, you know? This one kind of looks like a snowflake. And then I just did a little cross. Oh, that one was Ash Wednesday. That was why I chose to do a cross. That one's Carrie Flower or Carrie Leaf. Carrie Leaf. That's going to be in the coloring book. And this one might also be in the coloring book. That one. And this one. I had some new pens. I was playing with those. And that one. This one came out really good. I like this one with the colors. That one. And another cross. I like to do crosses at church in different styles. That one, apparently I was really in the mood for color. This one too. This one was Palm Sunday this year. And then the next one. Oh yeah, our music director was back on that Palm Sunday. That was the first day our music director was back. He'd been gone for quite some time, and I was feeling very joyful. That one, and then this one. That previous one does have a pattern name. It's called Squeeve. S-Q-U-E-A-V-E. Square weave. Squeeve. This one I just made a divided thing, and then I just filled it with these like sand swirl. And same with this, I just decided to make some rivers. I think I did like this or something. I don't remember where I started. I just started filling it in. I like how that looks. There's that one. Do you believe? No, that one doesn't have a pattern name. I think there is a pattern for this, but I don't know what it is. Didn't write it down. I don't always write them down. And this one is what, Wifeful Power? That one's Wifeful Power. That one is Pentecost. Bunch of flames. That one's also probably done on Pentecost, but more flames. And I brought a watercolor set to church, so I did that one with watercolor. And another kind of a woven thing. And then a star kind of pattern. And that one. And this. That one looked very retro to me, so I colored it with sort of brown 70s retro colors. And then, oh, and that was Father's Day. That brown one. This one, that was on Father's Day. And then that one. And that's it. That is done. July of 25 through June of 26. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that flip through. I enjoyed drawing all that. That's a year's worth of work in 15 minutes. Now I get to start a new book. Have a new one in my bag for taking to church, and I'm ready to go. So I hope that you guys enjoy all of this. I'm cleaning up my trash off the floor from. Okay, I made a mess. I need to vacuum. I need to clean my studio. Anyways, you guys have a blessed day. Go out and do something for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. And I will see you on whatever the next video happens to be. Bye-bye.